like the fact that it is contact, because other football camps, they just work on conditioning, and this year you get hit and you learn how to take a hit, you learn how to give a hit.
They're enhancing their chances of being able to get a scholarship.
It's great, man. They teach you all the pros, all the things that the pros know and all that.
You never want to put the ball in the palm of your hand.
We came to offense defense because he wanted a more personal approach to football.
Bang. Nothing but that. Bang, bang.
You know, if a kid wants to play offense or defense, he gets all the skills here.
All right? We got to blow up the ISO. That's our job.
I love football, and I knew they teach me new techniques and good stuff about football.
I may end up coaching one of these guys one day in the NFL.
And I figure if they're reaching him like that, he's listening, they must be doing something right.
Come inside.
Good. That's good. That's good. Nice step.
Hello, I'm Tina Servasio. Every summer, thousands of young football players, 8 to 18, from across the country and at every level of talent, flock to a football camp unlike any other. It's called the Offense-Defense Football Camps, and from coast to coast, NFL players, coaches, top college coaches, along with some pretty excited young men, all join together to gain the best football instruction anywhere and in a safe and productive environment.
Takes them that extra step. They learn that extra technique.
Having the structure that the camps provide definitely gives them a good view of what things are going to look like down the road.
My parents looked at other camps, I decided to go to this one, and it's the best camp, and they're right.
What we try to teach is basic fundamentals. We start off with basic stuff, stance, progression. We start with stance every day, and the basic fundamentals. And not only with these young kids, but it's taught in the pros. So we want to make sure we're teaching fundamentals and having a lot of fun with these guys.
It's playing non-contact football. You can run all through people and twist and turn. When you know somebody's going to lay you on the ground, it makes you think, it makes you react better, it gives you a good feel to know where you're at your age level, or either your size group, to know where you're at and what you can do.
The same drills that I use on players such as Peter Warwick and Ron Dugans, Darnay Scott, those same drills that we use at Cincinnati, we're using the same drills here.
Offense-Defense Football Camps has a carefully designed program that fosters teamwork, discipline, and hard work. Camps take place across the country from coast to coast, offering a young player 8 to 18 the best football instruction anywhere, wrapped into an overnight camp that creates lasting memories. And joining me now is the president of the Offense-Defense Football Camps, Rick Whittier. Rick, there are so many options here at the Offense-Defense Football Camps, but what makes it truly unique?
We have a lot of uniqueness. I think one of the most important things is we're a contact football camp, one of the few around. Also, the high-quality coaching that we bring in, the NFL coaches, the NFL pros, the college coaches, I think, make us very unique today. Our program, our curriculum, which has been really developed over our 32 years, and that combined with the fact that the kids use contact, they really get a chance to practice what they're taught.
How did this camp get started 32 years ago?
Wow, it was an idea that a fellow in Fairfield, Connecticut had back in 1969 to develop football camps, and a friend of his had kind of led him into a few pros who were interested in working in the summer. So he started the camp and developed a wonderful reputation and a great tradition for offense-defense.
What is the actual structure of the camps as they go through a week period?
Basically, we start on Sunday with a very, very hectic check-in period, but that's over quickly, and we're into the matchup process, where the coaches bring the kids out on the field and they match them up by age and size, weight, even experience, where we're able to put them into homogeneous groups where the kids can be challenged every time that they have drills, and where they can really succeed, because they're going to be working against boys that are the same size. So we have that matchup process first on Sunday, and then we begin on Monday a little bit of the contact. It's progressive contact, where the kids are really shown how to block, how to tackle, the basics of football. The kids then choose the positions that they play, and then they're broken off into positions so that they're all, again, same age and weight appropriate, working in their positions with very, very high-quality coaches. As we go along throughout the week, we get more individual technique, and then we move into group, and then it's team. And by the end of the week, we're having our Super Bowl, as it's called.
This camp is obviously detailed right down to the penny, but how much has it changed over the last 32 years?
We've developed the curriculum, of course, every year. Tom Moore, the offensive coordinator of the Colts, has really been very close to us all the time that we've been developed. For 32 years, he's worked with us. And each year, he sits down and he adjusts the curriculum. We make sure that the terminology is all the same. And the learning processes have changed over the years, too. So we really have changed the way the repetition works. Rather than repeating all the same day, we do a lot of repetition day after day. So it's changed the learning structure a little bit, but basically the curriculum's updated every year.
You're talking about Coach Moore, and there are so many NFL players and coaches on hand, but you have a lot of alumni. Steve Young, Jamal Anderson. Gives us some background on guys that came here and they were campers in offense, defense, football camps, and now they're in the NFL.
It's really crazy. We should have done a much better job all the way along of keeping track of our alumni. After 32 years, we've probably got somewhere in the 20 to 30,000 range of alumni out there, and of course many of them have gone on to very, very successful careers, but gosh, guys like Ronnie Lott were campers, guys like Jamal Anderson were campers, Franco Harris. I mean, the list goes on and on. Some of the very big names, Hardy Nickerson. And every day, for example, today we're out here practicing and we brought in 3 of the Giants. One of them indicated that they were a camper back in Fairfield. At Fairfield University. So we're finding the new guys every day that were really members of our camp, and so we really have no exact idea of how many are out there, but it's got to be literally hundreds.
Well, before these young players can get to the NFL, obviously they have to play in college, and you have a special recruiting system. Explain that?
Well, a number of them. We really have a lot of recruiting services that follow us around because we do get high-quality football players at our camp. So we have the recruiting services that come in. All the college coaches that are here with us as well are on the recruiting staffs of their schools. So they're all out there coaching the kids and looking and trying to find possible recruits. We formalize it every camp by bringing the high school players together into a forum where they get an opportunity to talk in a roundtable discussion with a lot of the colleges. We'll have presentations by Division I coaches, Division I AA, 2 and 3. I mean, at this camp, we've got Ivy League coaches making presentations. We've got a fellow from Army, West Point. So all of the leagues, they'll sit down and talk to the kids about the NCAA, the recruiting process, college football, studying, and all those things to really prepare them for what college football is all about.
So there's obviously a lot more than technical skills and contact drills to these offense, defense, football camps. What else does a young boy bring home?
You know, it is. You're very right. I think football is our motivator. Football really is the glue that holds us together. But frankly, in a residential camp like this, the kids really learn how to get along with others. They learn so many life lessons, I think, in an environment like this.
So why should a parent send their football-playing son to the offense, defense, football camps?
In a word, I think to grow. They grow as a football player, they improve, they get more confident. And off the field, I think the experience of being away from home and really doing well and seeing just how responsible they can be, I think, is a wonderful experience.
Do you have a specific mission for these camps?
Well, obviously, it's to improve their football. That's one thing that we really can control, and we do a real good job, I think, of that, and have done over the years. But we'd like to think that we do a lot more along the life lessons. We think that we can help the kids learn and get along with others, and it's always a good experience to see that you can get along really well with them.